Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. Here's the date, time, temperature, all that fun stuff. It is hella cold, freezing in here, and it is snowing out. Let's take a look out the old new window here. That's right, folks. Snowing again. How dare you, Greta? You're freezing me out with this global warming. Oh wait, oops. I guess that's not really happening, is it? So I'm in shorts, not dressed very warmly. So I'm trying to get my I got the wood stove on, trying to get some heat. I'm gonna run this thing full torque. I got all dampers open to the max. I'm gonna throw in some of this pallet wood. This will keep me going for a couple hours, and then I'll throw in another one and another one. So today I have just about zero solar coming in and zero wind. Hard to read on there, but yeah. And then that noisy clicking switch is just wonderful. So today, guys, at the Off-Grid Tiny House, I got the measurements from my buddy Pierre. 48 inches by 74.5 inches for the he's got a special that he can hook me up with. So I'm gonna basically move the bed and everything that I set up. I'm gonna measure tape mark the floor, and then I'm gonna build something with whatever leftovers I have here. Hopefully they will work. Now I don't have the saw, so that's kind of gonna hinder me today, but as long as I get kind of like the floor layout for the bed, how far out it is, do I have to move my desk, etc., etc. Most likely I will have to move the desk, and I may even put it here or here. Not a big deal, because you know, I'm sure my laptop cable could reach all the way over there from the kitchen countertop if I needed it to be there. No big deal. And I think I gotta move the sink and all this stuff forward a bit because it's longer than usual. So we'll find out when I measure it. So I'm gonna just try to get warm at this moment. I'm listening to the radio. I got it off right now for the video, but man, it's freezing. This is ridiculous. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, I can feel my hands a little bit. So what was underneath, actually what I did was I measured and marked the layout of the new measurements of the bed. So 48 inches by 74.5. And so what I'm thinking is I have this other piece, and I'm going to take it apart, and I'm going to add one 2x4 on top of each of these. And then I have some other 2x4 pieces here that I'm probably going to add on as well. But I'm going to keep my longer pieces there and these ones. And then once I build this up via 2x4s, I'll have all this storage space underneath the bed, and the bed will be way up because there's going to be no box spring on this. So just the mattress down. And then now how's this going to work, you're saying? I'm going to have to take some plywood, which I have some pieces here, and I have some bigger ones here, which most likely I'm going to use, cut up and use. And I'm going to build a base across the top to attach all the 2x4s together. So there'll be one piece basically, and then I just lay the mattress on top of the plywood and go from there. So this is like the poor man scab together with what you got idea, and that way I still have plenty of storage underneath the bed. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put under there, but whatever. Not worried about it at this time. So right now I'm going to screw all these pieces that are stuck together on this board, and then put them on top of these guys and go from there. And I think that's going to work out decent. And then I'm just going to keep stacking up till we got a decent amount of height come up. So like the bed's going to be closer to the window type of thing, which is fine. That way I can reach up, open the window, and I like sleeping with my window open most days. So there you go. We'll try and do that. So I'll keep picking away and get back to you when I'm done. Alrighty guys, it's slowly getting a little warmer in here. I was this close to leaving the tiny house. We're getting up a little bit. I'm working, so it's warming me up too. So I know it looks like crap, but I'm using these 2x4s to build a stand up, basically. And so there is the kind of the border so it's from the wall to that mark. Follow this. There's the end and wall to that mark. So what I got to do now, I got huge space up underneath here, but it still looks not very tall, which is kind of crazy. And remember guys, I do not have a saw here, and I'm just using all the materials up that I have because there's no way in hell you're running to the store for this shit. It's just not gonna go. So now I got to put pieces of plywood across here and zip all these together. Now it's still really low. The bed's gonna be super low, and I really don't like this at the moment. So I'm gonna have to look it over some more, see if I can do something else, or keep raising it up with what I got. I'll look around for some more 2x4s just to see what I can do here. But I'm basically using up what I got, leftover material, because really don't plan on building anything with it. So I'm just going to use it for the bed frame. And I think I gotta see, if I put a sheet of plywood on and the mattress goes out, I'm still way below the window. So this has to be risen up. This is way too short still. So all I have left is a bunch of these 2x4s, which would need me to cut them to be able to do that, to keep raising them up. Unless I turn some of these on their sides. That's about the only thing I could do, is turn some of these 2x4s onto their sides to raise up everything. Which I may do. I can take all this apart and then screw in everything up on its sides type of thing, and that will raise me up quite a bit. I think I'm gonna have to be stuck doing that. So before I even get into the plywood situation, I'll do that, because that way I can save these 2x4s without cutting them. I just got to dig out some more 4-inch screws, and then I have all this plywood. Got some heavier, beefier stuff off the walls here. This stuff and this stuff I can use, as well as this stuff. But like I said, I don't have the saw today, so pretty much useless for me today. Check on the stove here. I gotta top it off, I think, because it's running. Yeah, it's running a little dry. So I'm just gonna throw in some scrap that I got here. Get this sucker moving again. There we go. That'll get stuff going. And still snowing out. You can check out through my window. Just it's light snow, but it's steady. And it's still hella cold. I think the high today is gonna be like freezing or something. So no, it's not cold enough to sustain cold to ice up my water in the rain catchment, but It's enough for the shitty solar and turbine battery not to run back here, but I have no issues with the lithium back there, which is awesome. That's why I love that. There we go, she's taking off now. That'll top off some heat in here. So what I'll do is I'm going to dig up as many long screws as I can, and I'm going to have to start taking all this apart now and turn everything up on its sides. That way we get the height, because right now, you know, I'm only going up 2 inches where I could be going up 4 up on its sides. So I'm going to have to do that. I'll keep working away.